What's going on, guys? Lockoutmen back again with another one for you. I do appreciate you guys coming to the channel. I do appreciate you guys hitting that play button, and I appreciate you guys listening and watching wherever you at in this part of the world. Thank you for checking out the Lockoutmen podcast show. I am your humble host here, Lockout Man. I am here for the new jacks, the new people, the new students, the new guys that comes into this industry and finds my channel to help them along the way. I do appreciate you guys coming here. If you think I bring value to you, man, yo, why don't you go and hit that like button? It works. It does what it's supposed to do, and it is free. All right, so thank you very much for being here. Yo, we're just gonna just jump right into it because, I've been tracking my YouTube analytics. I've been, watching the YouTube gurus, and and what they are saying is coming to fruition on my channel. Um, this style of video that I'm doing now is beginning to be a little bit better for me because I can actually jump in and actually talk about what's going on in the industry or talk about what's going on in life. Hey, I like this very much, and I hope you guys like it too. It also works because a lot of us is driving. Okay, all right, we got to stay safe out here. That's one thing. We got to stay safe out here. All right. You can't be watching YouTube and be driving down the highway. I'm just saying. I know some of you guys might be doing that, but you're not supposed to. But if you come across my channel on some of the newer videos that I'm popping out, it's just easy to push play and just listen to what I have to say. So if that works out better for you, why don't you do me a favor and let me know in the comments if that works out better for you too? Because again, I'm a very busy kind of guy, and I unfortunately I can't do my web show like I used to. I used to have a lot of time, but my fleet manager loves running me, and I do appreciate him for that. So, unfortunately, I just don't have the time no more. But I do have the time to, hop on and say what's on my mind, or if any of you guys have any questions or anything like that. I'm just saying. So let me know in the comments below if you like this. Just push and play and and just let it rip. All right. All right. One of my subscribers have a question for me that he left in the comments below. I appreciate that. If you guys have any questions or need any advice or helpful tips or anything like that, let me know in the comments below, or you can hit me up in the email. You can reach out to me a lot of ways now. You can reach out to me through TikTok. I am heavy on TikTok now. Shout out to the 200 followers that I got right now. So thank you very much. Keep running it up, man. Running it up. Because those followers that are new, that's finding me on TikTok, are definitely coming over to be my subscribers here on YouTube. So thank you very much, TikTok. Hook a brother up. All right. This question comes from Kashawn. Yo, I appreciate you, brother. Thank you very much. He says, do a non-preventable accident. He put hard, but I'm assuming he meant to say hurt. So do a non-preventable accident hurt you or go on your record, or can it stop you from getting a job? Okay, so let's talk about the DAC report. The DAC report and the PSP. Now, to my understanding, I had to learn this. I had to learn this myself about the PSP. All right. Now, the PSP is inspections that you get, any inspections, any violations, any tickets that you get while DOT is inspecting you and or your truck. All that information goes on that. So if you had a bad inspection, it goes on your PSP. If you got a ticket while getting an inspection, that goes on your PSP. If you got a speeding ticket, that goes on your PSP. All right. As far as the DAC report goes, the DAC report is done by the company themselves. It's a record between companies. Now, some companies go by it, some companies don't. I mean, if it's something relatively minor, then some companies will just overlook that and just say, hey, maybe that company just put that on there just to hinder you, because some companies does that. I learned that companies put stuff on your DAC report to keep you from actually leaving the company. I remember that I had maybe a couple of skirmishes with U.S. Express. Somebody knocked my bumper off in the parking lot. That was on my DAC report as a non-preventable. I remember that somebody backed into my mirror. That was on my DAC report as a non-preventable. But then I also have a few preventables on my DAC report. But those preventables, are self-explanatory. So if you're able to if you can remember that you can put everything down on your application, that's where it actually starts. By putting everything that happened to you on your application. Don't leave nothing out on your application. I mean, if you do leave something out, it tends to come back and bite you in the ass later down the line. But if you are upfront with the recruiters, as far as your driving record goes, or whatever record, whatever your record is on your DAC report, then sometimes the recruiters, depending on what the company is and who the recruiter is, they may be able to help you through. You just got to be open and honest and try not to hide anything. Again, a recruiter would definitely tell you that, by you not telling them what's up, and, you get over the orientation and then you find out at orientation that you've been disqualified, basically you just wasted their time and wasted yours. So if you're just open and honest with them, then you probably might still get accepted into the company that you want to get into. So to answer your question, does it stop you from getting the job? No. I mean, some companies, again, when they look at it, it might hinder you a little bit, but think of it this way. There is thousands upon thousands upon thousands of trucking jobs out here. Trucking companies are looking for drivers, big and small. So 9 times out of 10, I could tell you that the major carriers probably might look at your DAC report a little bit close. But some of the mid to small carriers, they might not be, they might not. You might be able to get in. I talked to some drivers that had, a couple of skirmishes on their DAC report, and they were still able to get in with the company that, that they enjoy, and they still finding success to this very day with that company. So, again, just know that the DAC report hinders you a little bit, but it doesn't stop you from getting the job or the trucking job that you want. Just try to be a little bit more safer out here. Just try, just come out here and do what you're trying to do and stay focused. I know that there's a lot of stuff that is out of our hands, out of our control, but some of it is, like staying focused on the road. That's one thing. Getting adequate rest is another. And just being non-distracted. If you're not being distracted or anything like that, then you will be cool. There's some drivers out here that been out here for 20, 30 years that has a clean record, and then there's some drivers that been out here for the same time that don't have a good record. I mean, shout out to my guy Trucker Jim. He could tell you that his DAC report is flip-flop upside down and turned inside out, But he still landed at a good company that took care of him, and he took care of that company. So I hope this answers your question. So thank you very much for it. If you guys have any questions or anything like that, definitely reach out to me. And if I provide any value into you guys, which if I do, I appreciate it. But you can support me more by hitting that like button. Again, it works, it's free, and it does what it's supposed to do. So thank you very much. I do appreciate it. You guys have a blessed day, and I will come at you with another video. Peace.